We've kind of been waiting all our lives. It's very special for everybody here.
The same-sex marriage rush is on. It is that first full day. Same-sex couples can get marriage licenses and legally say I do in California, but opponents are still pursuing legal ways to stop the weddings. Good morning, I'm Jennifer Bjorklund.
And I'm Chris Schauble. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of same-sex couples are getting marriage licenses and exchanging vows right here in Southern California. Thanks to the recent state Supreme Court decision, some are finally legalizing relationships that have already lasted for decades. This was the scene in Norwalk this morning as gay couples flocked to the LA County Clerk's office. The Beverly Hills Courthouse and the Airport Area Courthouse near LAX are among the other locations where licenses can also be obtained. And as you'd expect, similar scenes are playing out in other Southern California counties. This is at the old Orange County Courthouse in Santa Ana. Marriage ceremonies there began at 8 o'clock this morning.
And the scene is the same in San Bernardino County. Licenses are being issued and marriage ceremonies performed at the Hall of Records in San Bernardino.
A UCLA study predicts more than 100,000 same-sex couples from around the country will get married here in California over the next 3 years. You see, the California law legalizing gay marriage has no residency requirement. Channel 4's Robert Kovacic live in West Hollywood, where marriage ceremonies are expected to go on all day long at a local park. Robert.
Yes, Chris, we had a printer problem here this morning that delayed the marriages, but they are bringing them now in by groups of 20. 20 people go in, then another 20 people. So far, we're up to 40. The line this morning was just a handful. You see a traditional Jewish ceremony, people underneath the huppah getting ready to go in and take their turn. And the line throughout the morning has grown. They said they were going to set this up as if it was a Disneyland-style queue, and that's exactly what they've done, and it's a good thing because we have a couple of hundred people that have been in line all morning. Like most newlyweds, they are, of course, hoping their marriages will last, but when it comes to this group here in West Hollywood and throughout the state of California, they're hoping their marriages last past November. Some couldn't contain the joy, others the tears. The wedding day they thought they could never have is here.
We're in love and it's not going to change. It's just going to go and get better. Exactly. And then now my mom can say I have 2 married sons. I love that.
It really is about love and not much more. It's not a political stance. It's nothing political. It's about thank you and being together.
Tori Kirkenhall waited in line since 6 o'clock last night. But this morning, Tori and Kate will give their baby girl the gift of 2 mommies legally married.
Congratulations to all of us, and may equality live long and prosper.
Star Trek's George Takei brought out a crush of paparazzi as he and his partner picked up a marriage license. But it is all of these same-sex couples, hundreds of them, that brought out a handful of protesters.
We're out here because we love them, and we don't want to see them keep going down the same path.
In less than 5 months, it will be up to California voters to decide if the state constitution should be amended to recognize marriage as solely between a man and a woman. That could make today's celebrations short-lived.
I can say that as an overt heterosexual for some 45 years, this doesn't bother me at all. It makes me proud.
If people have a face to put with things, and especially if it's a coworker, if it's a family member, if it's a friend, that's so much more powerful than, this abstract concept of gay marriage.
There is media here from across the country, across the world today, here in West Hollywood. But the crush following you, George Takei, star of Star Trek. Let's do the thing. And Brad Altman, that have just now picked up their marriage license. You were saying it's been 21 years that you've been together.
21 years together, and this is a landmark event for not only us, but for American democracy. We are just thrilled.
Finally, no matter who you are in California, marriage equality is here. George and I, we've had a well-established long-term relationship, but instead of being domestically partnered to George Takei, I can say I'm about to be George Takei's spouse. That feels so wonderful.
Brad Altman, George Takei, we congratulate you both. We know you want to go and congratulate the other people here that are joining you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Again, the symbol of what is going on here today, represented by these 2 gentlemen, by the hundreds and hundreds of people that are gathering here this morning in West Hollywood as they now wait for the voters to decide their fate. They are hoping this celebration will not be short-lived, Chris and Jennifer, but they can be, as they are being called today, spouses for life. We're live this morning in West Hollywood. Robert Kovacic, Channel 4 News.